Well, basically, I'm a mess. I'm a complete mess.
Somebody change my diaper.
It's not it. It's Michael Jackson.
Do the dishes, Marge.
We don't have any.
Thank you.
Alrighty, hey guys, what's going on? This is Eric here, and today I'm back with another interview. Today I'm with YouTube legend, 10 years on the platform, taken off, put back on. This man with the iron stomach, controversy, but now he's on his come up. Shoenice22, what's going on, Chris?
What's up, brother? How you doing, my man?
I'm doing great, just another great afternoon, another interview with the Shoenice. How about you? How are you doing?
Hey, it's always good when we got a good audio-video connection with me, bro.
Yeah, of course. So, what have you been up to lately?
Just a grind, bro. Rebuilding YouTube and growing on Cameo.
That's awesome.
Right now, really all I care about is Cameo revenue, so YouTube is just like an advertising platform for Cameo.
Gotcha. When you mention your YouTube, how do you plan on do you have a growth strategy, or what's your overall goal with YouTube right now?
Bro, I was always born a comedian, which means you just love making people laugh. I've just been in the entertaining business, as an amateur all my life. And I mean, I don't care about a boat or a house or, fancy cars. It's just, if I just got a place to sleep, some Wi-Fi, and some good old marijuana, dude, I'm good to go, man. So I want to reach at least 1 million subscribers before I die, whether it's next year or at 75. I got to get that plaque. I was over halfway there, dude, when I got shut down. So it's personal. I got to get the 1 million plaque. Then I'll just throw it away like the 100,000 one.
Right.
Too much weight.
Yeah, I mean, earlier you were telling me that you were thinking of getting 5 million in by the time you're 55. Do you think that's a real achievable goal for you?
No, that was me just rambling on before the actual interview. No, you never know, bro, because you get that H3H3, you get that other guy to mention you, and Jack's Films, and Tosh.0 has you back on, and them syndicated shows keep repeating. The Vice documentary, all them little pieces just bring somebody to my channel every day in a small way. I call myself a slow viral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On this newer channel. The last channel I just blew up because RWJ shared me, and I was on World's Dumbest, which was a real popular show. That happened in the same week. So,
wow.
I mean, I just blew past PewDiePie, everybody. I was in the top 500 for 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, I remember when I had 38,000 subscribers and PewDiePie had 13. PewDiePie!
Wow. Dang. That is pretty nuts. So, you've had a lot of big, moments for sure. You've had your big toilet paper eating stunt, H3H3. Which event would you say has been the biggest point of growth for your brand?
Oh, going with the old channel, which is just added into this one. I mean, It all just rolled into one. I got to go with RWJ. Now, you can go back and look at your analytics. Obviously, you know that of YouTube.
Yeah.
And my analytics always are just little mountains. And then there's that RWJ that goes so high, and it's never going higher since, bro.
Wow.
You've had Tosh.0. A lot of people don't move from one media source to the other,
Exactly.
Automatically, when you're on Tosh, you don't get that. And I found out from other people like Tommy, and you don't get that a million subscribers the next day from being on Tosh.
Exactly.
People watching on the show, and then they just go on. You know, they usually don't have a ever in their hand, but that syndication, that repeat, they just repeated my World's Dumbest from 8 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
What year was the Ray William Johnson feature? It must have been when he was at like #1 on YouTube, probably.
Yeah, he was definitely #1. It was when 6 million subscribers was huge for a channel.
Okay.
And yeah, he was away on vacation actually, and his buddy filled in. But it was 2011 was the end of 2011.
Okay, that's cool. Speaking
and then
of...
I'm sorry.
Oh no, you go, please.
No, I was just saying, World's Dumbest got a hold of me at the same time. They said, "Hey, we just went 4 of your videos for $1,500." I said, "Take them all for $1,000."
Right.
The longest check I ever waited for. I went homeless waiting for that check.
Right.
Because my wife was going crazy. I was eating all these opiates, and I was just a zombie chasing this World's Dumbest check while my YouTube was exploding.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of bumps in the road where I'm not in that, status of like 10 million subs. But if I did it right, it would have been that way. I can't say my drinking and my Tide Pod parody and everything didn't help get me thrown off, but I was definitely on the radar when Logan Paul did that. So it's just like, I know the mistakes I made. I changed my original name. Mm-hmm. I went to an MCN, and I didn't stay with Google AdSense, so they really don't share you as much. People don't realize that.
Yeah.
And they're just a scam anyways.
Exactly.
And then I just trolled everybody. I'd wake up on a Sunday morning drunk, and I would just upload 500 videos. So when people woke up, their whole feed would be filled with Shoenice.
Yeah.
And I would see how many people I could get to unsub for me in a day, which was so stupid. But yeah, you live and learn, man. Exactly. And I'm sober now. I'm a businessman. You know what I mean? I'll always burn marijuana because it's for my Crohn's disease. Literally, it's my medication. So
I mean, it's medicinal in most states. So definitely.
You look like you're sitting in a nice chair, bro. What city you live in, man?
I live in East Lansing, Michigan. I'm a Michigan State University student right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. I seen your picture.
Yeah.
I usually type in nerds underneath any kind of group of people on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
Just didn't have anywhere to type. It was a picture.
Right. So you've mentioned that you're in a multi-channel network, right? It was Freedom, right?
The worst.
Yeah, I saw you because they were promoting you a lot. That owner, he's like, Shoenice. Yeah. I was in Freedom the same time you're in Freedom, actually. And
Georgie. Remember Georgie?
We have a new 400,000 subscriber channel. Shoenice joins the Freedom family.
Yeah, I remember him. He had
all the great videos to become popular. No.
Yeah, honestly,
take your money.
That was a scam because they're taking 40% of your revenue on top of what YouTube already paid you, and that probably was almost the worst payout that you could find for a multi-channel network at the time. So
yo, bro, literally, I was all excited because George came in and just gave me $2,000. I said, I'll screw it. He goes, yeah, nothing will change. And like the next month, I get my paycheck. I'm just like, this ain't right. And I got a hold of it. Like the dude that got me hooked up with Freedom, the little guys that go out there and recruit you.
Yeah.
He still has me doing my Guinness World Record video where I fail. And he's got it all like 500,000 views on it. And everybody always says, you didn't get that. But there's another episode where I did get it. So, but he leaves that up there out of hatred because I was going to rip his head off, man.
That is pretty crazy, definitely. Did you have like a good... Oh, sorry, you go. Did you have
I just don't know how people talk at night, man. I don't know. I mean, people sleep at night when they're just sitting there literally just robbing you, man.
Exactly.
You got a talent, and that's why there's the middle managers of the entertainment world are going, I don't need a manager for nothing. I get my own checks. I get my own contracts. I do everything on my own, dude. You don't need some middleman that has no talent to tell you how to use your... Hollywood's gone, dude. The movie theaters... Broadway, I mean, it's just crumbling. It's sad, but I mean, now kids these days, and even, you know, into your mid-20s and 30s, these people realize they don't have to go to the movie theater anymore. And that whole nostalgia thing of going, I'm telling you, YouTube, the what in your hand, the mobile phone, the laptop, that's where it's at, dude. And I'm in a good place right now at 51 years old as an entertainer.
Yeah. So going back to the whole freedom thing, Georgie would mention you in like all of the, like several freedom videos. Did you have like a working relationship with him or anything, or would he just use your name and use your likeness for
stuff? They never helped me with anything. I contacted him so many times just to get out of it. And when I finally got out of it, this other guy was in line because I borrowed $1,500 off of him drunk. I forgot.
Yeah.
So then there was this other place. I wish I knew the name of it. They were just as bad. And I had to go into the LinkedIn and disrespect every single employee out of this MCN to them. And then I went to Google and begged Google. And the next day I was literally on Google AdSense, dude.
Okay.
And I'll never leave them again.
Yeah, Google AdSense honestly is the way to go on YouTube. I don't think MCNs are around anymore for the most part.
The cinema was all a scam.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it's in a good place because I can be family friendly and sober and be just as entertaining as drunk and whatever. So I can adhere to YouTube. I'll just sing, you know, songs to kids and make $1 million on YouTube. I had a children's channel because all these kids from my fans, they'd see father and mother laughing. Kid wants to see. And they're like, oh, we love you, but we don't want to teach them how to eat tampons and glue. Can you make a kids channel? And I would just sit there and go, Pikachu.
Pikachu! That's right, boys and girls. You got your own channel now. Your mom and dad would sit there and laugh at Shoenice, and you'd wonder why they'd be spitting up their food and peeing their pants like you do. Well, guess what? You got your own channel now, 5 or under. Anybody above 6, don't even bother.
And their kids would laugh hysterically, bro. That's easy money right there.
Exactly.
The Wiggles, man.
Yeah. When you're
partied with them.
Oh, sorry, what? Oh, yeah.
No, I just said I partied with the Wiggles.
Oh, okay. That's nice. When you're talking, like, you know, so we're just talking about, like, the income and everything. Compared to YouTube, I know Cameo is, like, a big moneymaker for you now. Like, would you say, like, how much of your revenue, like, versus YouTube? Like, what percent? Does YouTube make up, like, 20% of the revenue and Cameo makes 80%? Or what?
No, literally right now, Cameo is about, so I ain't scared. I make like $4,500 to $5,000 a month off of Cameo.
Okay.
And last month's YouTube check was about $600.
Okay. Gotcha. And
you do that math, dude. You know, I don't care. I'm not scared to tell anybody what I make. The biggest check I ever made on YouTube making monthly was $5,800. And that was when I was on RWJ, and that was good money for the ads back then. You got to get that 1 million views the next, you know, to really get that good YouTube money. You know, the people that get that 60, 70, 80, 100,000 views the next day, they're getting probably $4,000 or $5,000 a month. But, you know, H3H3, I'm figuring, you know, he's getting 20,000, you know, on his podcast channel after taxes.
Right.
I'm telling somebody's salary. This will be on Twitter someday.
Yeah, maybe. And you have other like avenues of revenue as well. Like you have the merch and everything.
Yeah.
Because of that, have you ever felt like you need to pursue like a traditional job, or is that something you would ever do?
I'll never again, bro. I was a roofer since I was 17. I fell through a skylight, landed on my head, broke 7 vertebrae, and that's what brought me around YouTube because I couldn't do construction anymore. But I was a bold dude. I couldn't be that office guy, you know, insurance or whatever. I just was out in the open. My boss, if he was mad, he'd throw a hammer at me, not call me in for a meeting. Here you go, bro.
Oh, sweet. The Joker mug.
I got the Joker and the Marge Simpson, and I got T-shirts. It's a slow merch, but I designed it all myself. I don't need an artist. If you don't design it yourself, you could make any shirt on the internet. You know,
Yeah.
Go anywhere, make whatever you want. People are like, oh, put that. I said, why don't you just go do it? Take my Google image and send it out to the T-shirt company.
Right.
Right.
So I know the Marge Simpson came out of you doing impressions, right? What impressions do you really like to do?
Just Marge Simpson, Rocky, Hank Schrader, Kermit the Frog. They're my four main ones.
Okay.
Terminator, Mr. Clean, Matt Face.
That's dope. Could we get a quick sample of one of your famous?
Yeah, here's Marge Simpson having sex with Terminator.
Okay.
I don't think that's my vagina you're licking, Termy. You're not Salicana? Get to the chopper. Sorry, my voice is a little hoarse. I almost sounded like Yoda for a second. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I mean, that.
Tell Yoda too, Yoda. Don't ever forget about me, you will. See, now Marge Simpson runs into an angry Yoda and then like a Rasputia from like the movie Norbit. Remember that?
Yeah.
What do you do, Norbit? See, she sounds like Marge Simpson.
Right. That definitely was a pretty good impression. If I had to imagine Marge Simpson having sex with Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator, that is a good impression in terms of
appreciate it. You guys got legal weed out in Michigan yet?
Yeah, we do. Recreational and medicinal.
That's just the craziest stuff because only a few years ago, all these crooked cops got busted for just taking people's dough. All these big pot dealers got brought down, and then finally somebody did an investigation. A lot of Michigan cops were just evil up there, and now it's just legal, and everybody's out of jail. It's crazy.
You're in New York, right?
No, I'm in Colorado, bro. I haven't been in New York in almost 9 years.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I hate New York, dude. Everything about it, man. I mean, it's just the taxes, the laws. It's just, I hate it.
Mm-hmm. What brought you out to Colorado?
Legal marijuana. Legal marijuana.
Okay. Gotcha.
Getting away from ex-girlfriends, you know.
Sure.
They like to slice tires and stuff, you know. It's a headache. Get the tires fixed.
Now you can be a little bit more mobile too. I mean, most states have medicinal marijuana and a lot more opening up recreational.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I'm going on a road trip, bro. I'm putting the phone on the dashboard, and in 4 weeks I'll be on the road. I'm driving from Colorado all the way, but Utah's where you got to watch out. And I want to bring some good weed from Colorado. I'm moving to California for good, stopping in Vegas for some couple nights. But you go through Utah, you get caught with a joint, you do 30 days in the jail. I mean, it's just evil, man.
Exactly.
It's evil. I'll hide it good, though. I'll hide it good.
Yeah, that's cool.
I hope no Utah State policemen watch your channel.
I hope not. I'll block the Utah State Police for a month or so from this channel.
Seems like you know a lot about me, dude.
I know a lot about you.
Yeah, just with freedom and stuff, man.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, with freedom, I was in freedom, so I'd see Georgie promote you all the time. Yeah, I actually blanked on it until you mentioned the MCN experience that you had.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. He crooked, man. He went in and he made millions of dollars off of smaller YouTubers.
Exactly.
You know? That was sad though when YouTube came in and they hired the limits or the qualifications. So many kids that just strived all the way up to get them ads and feel important on YouTube just get that all ripped away. And that was millions of channels, man.
Yeah, I was in that group for a while, to be honest. So are you in a revenue group now? Yes. Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of people that see this?
It's very possible. Everyone but the Utah State Police, we hope.
I'm sharing. I share all my interviews everywhere. You get my hater group to come in, just block them. If you feed into it, dude, they're like dragons, Just starve them out and they leave.
Yeah, definitely.
Seriously. I've been dealing with grown men haters, dude, for almost a decade. And there's only a few of them left, but they killed themselves, man. They started arguing against each other, man. Just evil grown men.
Yeah. So, when you said you wanted to move to California, is that more to pursue your entertainment career, or is there another reason for Cali?
There's other personal purposes. I'm going to be going to, help a friend out with a house. And then I'm closer to that, just 4 hours away from LA, bro. Go down on the Hollywood Strip and just go live and do IRLs and just let the world know who I am again out on the street. I used to pass out 50,000 business cards, dude. Just walk up to strangers on the street. Hey, here, I eat tampons and slam bottles of liquor. What?
Right.
'Cause you hear that out of somebody's voice, you take that card, If you come up and say, hey, I sell vacuum cleaners, But
right.
that's how I grew, man. I worked my ass off.
Definitely. And I will give you credit for this. Out of almost all like larger YouTubers that I've seen, you definitely do have a personal touch with your community growth. I do see you comment on like all your YouTube videos and also YouTube videos about you, which is pretty rare these days, I'd say.
I mean, just for some big YouTubers, if they just took an hour out of the day to just go in and answer 100 comments. Steve will do it. He claims that he hearts every comment. That's his girlfriend doing it. She just rolls up out of bed and just hits all the hearts. He ain't got the mentality to do that.
Exactly.
Dude. But yeah, man, I just like I said, when you comment, and it took me a while to realize how much I affected people, dude, because I would just rip on people and cut them off. I used to do Skype interviews, and a lot of people would get, and I finally realized you got to be nice to everybody, because that kid or that person that just is so obsessed with you, and they say something and you say something back. I mean, they're sending me pictures where they're doing that cutting, and I said, hey man, sorry, don't cut yourself. I love you. I had a kid point a gun to his head on Skype, and I said, man, if you kill yourself, I'm coming to your funeral and I'll be fucking your grandmother within 2 weeks after. And he's like, wow, you responded. Oh my God. The only thing is, when you save somebody's life, they can be annoying. You know what I mean? Just never leave you alone. It's just like, should I have? No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Speaking of like saving lives and such, in your Vice documentary, you said your big goal was to end world hunger. Is that still a priority for you?
Well, I mean, it's almost impossible. I mean, this is with all even if you wanted to help out people, the governments aren't going to allow you in a lot of them third world countries. So it was more of a pitch, you know what I mean? Tampons for toddlers. I'm going to eat tampons to save toddlers. And I just, like I said, I was drinking 4 locals that day at Vice, and they were cheap, they wouldn't even buy me lunch. The producer wanted to bang me, so that's why I got on the show. And then her husband shows up, and it was just a really weird experience. And 75% of that documentary wasn't even right, dude. Wow. So much of it was scripted and bullshit.
Right. Wow. Is there anything?
Well, I was really living in that house. I really lived in that house, and then I really, just a lot of the stuff. But I mean, like walking out in the hotel. Oh, I'm always sleeping next to a cemetery. God must be telling me something.
Yeah. Wow.
I should write a movie. I'm like Mother Goose on meth.
Yeah. I could see that.
I just love telling stories, bro. Who cares? It's YouTube. It's the internet.
Right.
Oh, I lied to you. Sue me. It's not effective. I just love how my actions, people it's like I affect their life, just what I do. So what if I uploaded 5 videos and then deleted them, whatever? So many people get angry at every action I take. It's not a lot of people, but there's a group out there that will never get over me, man. And there's a condition for that. It's celebrity worship syndrome. Google it. CWS. It's just like, get off of my life, man.
Exactly.
You can act like you're exposing me or a troll, but in the end, you're just obsessed.
So you're now approaching 70 days of sobriety. For that congratulations, definitely.
Thanks.
How do you plan on remaining sober? You know, because we've seen you be sober for a while and then, you know, go back onto alcohol. You know.
Yeah, I think the longest I went on YouTube was 8 months. I've quit, but I knew I wasn't quitting. It was just to get views on YouTube vids. But
Yeah.
I physically can't drink anymore. So I just got drunk because it was something to do. I don't have deep teas and the shakes. I need a drink, and it's so hard to stay out of the liquor store. I don't even miss it after day one, bro. That's
Right.
how I quit opiates. I'm just like, it's just beast mode, dude. The
Exactly.
alcoholism and all these other diseases for these disorders are made up for the weak-minded. Just put the beer down, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just crazy, man. I'm glad. I mean, maybe there are people that get hooked to alcohol that bad. Maybe I'm not even an alcoholic. Yeah, just, freaking nature.
Right, right. Okay, well, I'm glad, you know, this is a more serious, like, commitment to stay sober. That's definitely really good.
I just tripled my weed intake.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a lot healthier long term than alcohol for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
How many
So
subscribers you got?
how many subscribers? I'm in the growing phase right now. I'm at like 1330 subscribers. I'm not
Oh, that's good, dude. I thought you were gonna say 13. I was like, I gotta get you to at least 20.
Thank you. I mean, I would appreciate 20.
So now you just need the 4,000 viewing hours, right, to get your
I'm there.
ads?
I'm there.
Oh, all right, that's right. You told me that. Sorry.
Yep. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, actually, it's crazy. I had about pretty big like growth over the last month, where I got about over 1,000 subscribers for the month, and also the 4,000 watch hours came in all within the last month. Yeah.
Did you get a lucky video? That's what they call them, man. Because every YouTube channel starts out when YouTube sees that
Yeah.
you're doing all the things and everything. They give you one video where you get like 30,000 views in 2 days.
Yeah, I actually have 2 videos on like a reality show that both did about just under 50,000 each views.
There you go.
Yep.
See, what a lot of people do as a mistake is that they get that and they get all excited and then they throw 5 more videos up. And you're actually burying the top video with top views. That's why I delete a lot of stuff. Because within 3 or 4 days, if it's not beating the 4th video down's views, then you don't want to bury that, because the YouTube algorithm just picks that up and they see your last video has 50,000 views, so this next video should. You're actually fooling the system on that one trick, unless they changed it. Because, I mean, the algorithm is off the hook now. I think 5,000 people have their notifications where it comes to, but
Yeah.
I have 80,000 that have the notification bell on. So
Yeah.
their whole algorithm needs to be fixed, and our check marks need to come. We're waiting on that. No applications have been reviewed yet. But I got into where I can talk personally with somebody in YouTube. It's not just that generic.
Right.
After 100,000 subscribers, it's nice to just let somebody see a hater's video, and slowly but surely they're taking down all the malicious ones. You
That's
know what
good.
I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of YouTube again, I don't think I asked this yet, but what % of your videos are like demonetized or like partially monetized? Because, you know,
I got rid of them all, bro.
Oh, really? Okay.
Every single one has green, dude. If it doesn't
good.
have the yellow, it ain't worth having it up there.
Wow. Okay. That's good that it's all green now. At least that will probably be a lot better for your revenue and everything.
And I also switched to something on Google AdSense. I don't know if you did this, but it's just now they go in and they figure out, beer commercials and stuff like that instead of real estate.
Right.
My 24 to 32 is my big age group, but I have brackets all the way down from like 5 to whatever. I don't even know how they get that age. You know what I mean? Or maybe it does start off at 12. That might have been on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because I'm a partner. Yeah, I got into the not partner, but business account with the analytics on TikTok, dude. It's off the hook, man. Everything is just skyrocketing. But now TikTok might be shut down. They're probably going to, because they don't want to give revenue to China on that app. There's so many people in America.
Exactly. There are also a lot of security concerns too. Yeah.
What?
There are also like a lot of security concerns too with the app for
Yeah,
United
but I
States.
mean, I don't care. I got nothing to hide. But yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's just like the CEO of the American-based TikTok, which should start looking at just getting their own app in here.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, they just said that they protect. You can't protect whatever. You know, it's an app out of China. You ain't doing shit other than monitoring it here in America.
Right.
I mean, I don't know a lot about that, but I'm just trying to act smart during the interview.
Yeah, definitely. It's working. Um, do you live by yourself right now, or do you have like roommates and stuff with you?
Nah, I've been done with roommates for years. I used to love roommates, dude. 'Cause
Right.
you got an apartment, you're paying like $60 a month,
Yeah.
for everything. I used to live with crackheads, meth heads, drunks, just cake parties every weekend, bitches in and out of the doors. But nah, man, I'm all by myself, dude. I'm
Gotcha.
just, free. I got things going on, but I mean, right now I'm just chilling, dude.
Right. Okay.
I'm in limbo.
Okay.
Women can destroy you, dude, and literally the last 4 I've had in 25 years did that.
Wow.
Some evil ones out there, bro.
I imagine.
Have kids with.
Yeah. So
There must be all kinds of pussy out there at Michigan State, though. You know what I mean? I went to college for 19 years, dude, because I just couldn't leave the parties, man.
Right. Yeah. There's it's a pretty large student population and everything. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. Michigan's just huge all around.
Yeah.
At the top of Michigan, is there a bridge to drive to Canada, or do you have to take a ferry?
Yeah, there's a bridge actually from Detroit to Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, Detroit. Okay.
Yep. And I think you can also do it from I think the top connects. I'm not entirely sure. The upper. Yeah, there's some parts that should connect from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Are the Great Lakes saltwater?
They're freshwater, all of them.
All right, man. I got some geography in.
That's great.
No, I was out in Ohio, and we were going to take a trip up to Michigan. I don't know how far away that. I was in Dayton, Ohio, training for the UFC. Then I just went back to smoking weed.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad way to live. Do you have any like close relationships with other YouTubers?
Not really. Yes, I do. In a small way, people that have just been on my chats for years.
Sure.
I got my. I mean, I know people that have been on my YouTube. They've been watching for 9 years. There's people come on. I've been watching you 12 years, and I'm like, I haven't even been on 10 years. It's just December.
Yeah.
It's my anniversary.
Right.
But yeah, so I mean, it's just like, I mean, I've met a lot of people. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I don't really like personally like H3H3. They email me, how you doing, what's up?
Right.
They'll Skype me and throw me on a show, but I think they're moving on from me, after I played them like a fiddle.
Right. So what happened? So if I recall correctly, I'm not the most familiar on your relationship with H3H3, but if I recall correctly, I think the guy's name was Goku Nara.
Yeah.
He made a documentary of sorts exposing H3H3, and you took the responsibility of taking down the video. That's at least what you said, right?
Yeah, I lied about that. I never reported the original one.
Oh, okay. Why? Like, I'm curious.
I was covering H3H3, and I didn't tell them.
Really? Yeah. Okay. So, they did not plot for this, right? This is just you being like, "I'll help them out here."
I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Okay.
God Canaro had a video, and somebody came in and said, "Hey, your son's in the video." That's the first time I ever heard about it. So
Okay.
I went to the video and I watched it. Before I got to the end, I see poor Ethan get his head blown off.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. So I emailed H3H3's producers. I said, yo, you got to check out this video.
Uh-huh.
And they got a hold of it, and I think they're the ones that shut him down. But I only reported it when it was on Keemstars because I thought he was busting my butt because we just had a little battle. He's calling me a pedophile, and then he apologized and blah, blah, blah. Because he said that 4 years ago he didn't say anything about me, but if somebody pulled it up and they showed it to him, and he's like, oh, I apologize if I said that. And I was like, well, I reported your video. I'm sorry. And then YouTube came in and demonetized them.
Wow.
So in the end, you could say I'm costing him thousands of dollars. I don't think he likes Shoenice anymore.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I didn't think that was going to happen. You usually get one warning and then another strike, but you never
Right.
just take it. They took him out of partnership because they looked at his past, and he just feeds off of. And you can't pick on another YouTuber anymore. There's a law right there that says you cannot make a video of another YouTuber that's going to hurt his personal feelings, dude.
Right.
Yeah, it's right in the community guidelines. I think Ethan and the CEO of YouTube threw that together.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I don't think Keemstar's going to get his partnership back, and that sucks. Because if you're getting them million views every video, he's bringing home 20 grand a month
Right.
with merch and whatever.
Exactly. Have you so when's the last time you heard from Keemstar?
I don't know. I think the last thing he said to me in DMs was, "I don't care what anybody says. You're the funniest motherfucker I ever met."
Damn. That's good. Speaking of which, you are an all-around like pretty big comedian. Have you ever thought of moving away from like your eating and drinking stunts to more traditional comedy?
Trying it right now, dude. Trying it right now. I'm not ever gonna go on a tour where I do stand up. That's a rat race, dude. That's tough, man. You're in a Tosh.0 or Jerry Seinfeld. You're living in shitty hotels. You're getting a percentage, and you can't anymore. There's no bars or restaurant scene. That whole system got killed. I don't know. There's a lot of amateur comics out. The whole country crumbled. You can take any business or a job and just, it's just gone now.
Okay.
So I'm doing sit-down comedy. I go live 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, and I just sit there and I just bust on people and we just laugh, and it's just like the Today Show.
Gotcha.
I get donations and move on to the next day. Because I've eaten everything and YouTube doesn't allow it. You can't even do poppets on YouTube anymore. I got a box of them right over there. They look good too.
That's good. Right.
But I got a whole kit. My phone's sitting on it, dude. I got everything. I got the GoPro. I got all the water stuff and everything. So when I start going west, dude, I'm gonna be jumping into a lake out in the middle of nowhere, and I got my Honda CRV. So I'm changing my whole thing, dude. I might eat a pine cone for old time's sakes, but I'm rebuilding my insides. And paper's even rough, dude. The toilet paper is actually, very coarse on the inside of your system.
I've heard,
In McDonald's boxes. I mean, my insides are like a leather boot, dude. It's just nothing hurts them.
Yeah. Wow. Speaking of your eating stunts, what would you say is your favorite and least favorite eating stunt that you've done ever?
I don't know. I mean, nothing was really fun to do, but
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite was probably just anything to do with regular food.
Yeah.
But the worst one had to be the cactus dipped in hot sauce. That was just too much,
That's crazy. I haven't seen that one. But
There's only a few of us on YouTube that know what it's like to eat a cactus. The little pricky things that stay in your mouth for weeks after, and you can't feel them. You can't grab them with tweezers. They're just there. You can feel them with your tongue.
wow. I'm sorry for lying. That's just such a grisly sight to me. I haven't heard of the...
It's rough all the way through, bro. LA Beast will tell you. He's
Definitely.
a crazy one too, man. Now he can do a lot, but then it seems like he pukes or something. But I know if I was ever side by side with LA Beast, he would never beat me. And I don't think anybody. I mean, Matt Stoney and all them Joey Chestnut dudes. He just ate 75 hot dogs, but it's not really 75 hot dogs when you're taking the bun and you're dipping it in the water, dude.
Yeah.
That's just, it turns back into yeast. It just goes down like a liquid. The grossest, I can't watch that show, dude. The grossest thing I've ever seen, Matt Stoney, he little guy, Joey Chestnut tall. Joey Chestnut,
Yeah.
and all this stuff's running down his arm and off of his elbow. And it's dripping into Matt Stoney's cup. Matt Stoney's drinking it.
Wow.
You gotta go back like 3 years, dude. And it's right there on TV, man.
Right, wow.
Ain't worth it, man.
What sort of food's your actual like favorite food, by the way?
Ah, dude. I mean, I'm a really good cook. My father made us cook at a young age. My mom was a culinary chef, and like, I mean, I can't stand vegetables, but I love a good chicken parm with spaghetti.
Okay.
The tomato chunks aren't that big in the sauce, but a steak. I love corn on the cob. You know, cream corn, white corn, frozen corn. I can't eat cauliflower, broccoli, any greens.
Wow.
And our father and stepmother used to force it down us. My brother would puke all over the dinner table
Wow.
to eat broccoli. I was like, is that worth it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, we really struggled with vegetable. I'd rather eat a bottle of Elmer's glue than, you know.
Okay.
Brussels sprouts.
Elmer glue over Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you're glitching, dude. I see you're glitching, but I'm hoping I'm coming in clear on your end for your interview.
You're coming in totally clear for me.
Nice.
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
No, it's just my phone. I just got a prepaid Samsung. Glad it's working. I'll get professional.
Right, I understand. No sweat. I mean, this everything looks perfectly fine on my end, so you don't have to worry about anything.
Are you guys going to be online classes this fall?
Right now it's looking to be 75% online classes and a little bit of like hybrid classes.
Right.
The leading theory is, you know, MSU has a really big football program, and it's actually, if you don't have in-person class at all, you can't do sports. So I think they want to keep it a little bit open, even if things get kind of bad, just due to the fact that they could still make the sports revenue.
The government just mentioned that if you're a foreign student, you know, they have available as online. You can't do that. You got to go back to your country or go to register for another college. And that's people in Harvard and shit.
Exactly,
you gotta register to a state college or whatever.
Right. We have a really big international student population too, and everything. So, yeah, it's definitely.
You know, there's so many individuals in this country and on planet Earth, and just everybody's in their own thing. You know, some people were born into where, you know, your parents were set, and you guys can chill for years, and then you go into the dishwashers and the cooks, the chefs, just everything involved with delivering the food. I worked as a dishwasher, and I mean, just a lot of people that, you know, and those people went to the bars, you know, after they got out of working at a restaurant. Like, the highest, you know, drug addiction is in the, you know, food service industry.
Wow.
Because it's just, you know, it's a rat race.
It is really stressful. Yeah.
You're smoking weed with the cook in the dishwasher, you know, thrown in on an 8-ball. Not me, my friend.
Right. How many times have you been to the hospital as a result of your stunts?
Oh, I only went once with Devil Springs, but that's because I passed out and my friends couldn't wake me up, so they got all worried.
Okay.
I kind of came to in the back of the car, and because when I slammed that liquor, I wouldn't go out and party. I'd go to bed. And one time I went out after I slammed a bottle of, I forget what it was, but I went to jail after fighting with the police on the beach. I don't even know what happened, but I just woke up in jail with some guy looking in. Why are you eating toilet paper and tampons?
Yeah.
So they were cheering free Shoenice, so they must have looked me up. I said, oh shit, we got a famous guy in the cell.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's just, I can consume a lot of alcohol, but I've done it way before YouTube. I mean, literally, I was always that guy, slamming, slamming. And nobody liked me going to like a bring your own beer party. I walked in with a 12-pack. They were like, oh, come on, dude. Stay away from my shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Look at the birds, you know, grab their bottles. I never left 3 foot from the keg, dude. You know what I mean? That's what you're there for. You're there to drink, not act all stupid drunk and hit on chicks. That comes after the beer's gone, bro.
Yeah.
I had a keg code, man.
Wow. So over the last, I think like maybe 1 or 2 years ago, some people have made some accusations about you having like scammed them at some point or another. I'm not sure if you're familiar with these claims against.
I just want to make this video to basically say that the YouTuber Shoenice has resorted to scamming people now. And I know this because he scammed me out of money for a bunch of thumbnails that I made for his channel.
You, do you have any
yeah, sure. Who, Tubes?
Yeah, Tubes.
Tubes is a little crybaby liar, but I don't care. I'm glad he got all that clout because it just brings people to my channel. What's this guy's can? First off, whoever pays for thumbnails. I'm on Twitter, my other Twitter account, I had like 18,000 followers, and I just type in, hey, somebody want to make me thumbnails in a YouTube banner, you can put your name in there and I'll promote you on the banner.
Okay.
And he comes into my DMs on Twitter, which he never had in the video. Oh, yeah, dude, I'll hook you up, man. I said, yeah, dude, whatever. Make a bunch of them. Maybe I'll throw. I said, I shouldn't even have said that because he was just going to do it for free. I said, maybe I'll throw you something. And then all of a sudden he's coming back. Oh, dude, I'm eating bird crumbs, man. You got to pay. I said, dude, you only made, I said, and then all suddenly like 10 appear. So he wanted all the money for, I said, you said they took 25 minutes to make. So now he comes out with 10 within an hour. And he's eating breadcrumbs. I found him on Facebook, and he's like cheering his buddies at this pub with these big old beers and food. Yeah. So he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna make a video," and I love when people say that because the more videos, the more just keep you alive.
Just more stuff for you.
He cut out all the emails and stuff. He broke that shit down, dude, to make him look like a hero. I don't care, dude.
Right.
I really don't.
Yeah. So
I got paid. I paid him. I paid him and gave him a tip. I said, dude, I don't have my check. You have to wait, you know?
Okay. So the original agreement, just so I'm clear on things, he wanted to make thumbnails for you for free, and then you, and then you said maybe I'll give you some later, like, and it's just some amount.
Dude,
and
I was a raging drunk, dude. I don't know the details. You're gonna have to watch the video.
Okay.
I've never watched the video. I just seen broken up emails and stuff.
Yeah.
And so many people have taken that and then made another video of it. Right. I love it, bro.
Oh, okay.
The thumbnails suck. The thumbnails suck, dude.
Wow. So did you end up paying him any money, if you remember that at all?
Yeah, he got paid in full, and I gave him a tip, man.
Okay.
He goes, oh, and he probably thought I was doing it because he had the video up, man. That was before it even went viral. I could care less, dude. I love that shit. I feed on drama. I breathe when other people get pissed off at me.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, when you get that like that, I'm eating breadcrumbs, and then he's partying with his buddies. He's from UK, dude. He can't help it. Most people from the UK are just annoying.
Gotcha. So,
yeah. Hope you're not from the UK, bro.
Yeah, I'm not.
Put a damper on the interview.
Yeah, no. As you can tell, I'm Asian, so no sweat.
Yeah, I'm blind, bro, but that's what I figured, man.
Yeah.
My uncle married my aunt, Russian aunt. I was brought up in a Russian family. He was Asian. He was a bad dude, man.
Wow.
He liked that Bruce Lee 6-inch punch shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. We used to call him Chop Shoey.
Wow, Chop Shoey.
Last name Shoey.
Uh-huh.
Then I got some family, dude, I really don't talk about on the internet. I got a whole life story, man.
Sure.
She just became an American citizen last week. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. She's from Mongolia.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, man. I tell you, dude, I was brought up with all kinds of people, man. I mean, my father just had a party, dude, and then you just have every single character in the world, dude. I mean, we were the original LGBT parties in the neighborhood.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never judge a man by the color of his skin. My father said always judge him by the weed he's smoking. If it's that brown seed Mexican shit, it's garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, that is what I've heard.
Yeah, I bust balls, dude, and I'll bust balls on every race, man. And I know the limit to go to, but I don't care because I'm not a racist. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
I got an African American tattooed on my arm, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't be Aryan race with little B tattooed on my arm.
Right.
You know, only racists have racist thoughts. You know, every race has its assholes, and those assholes make everybody that's good in that race look like assholes. You know what I mean?
Sure, I
understand that.
that.
All the assholes, dude. We'd be set.
Mm-hmm. So, what exactly happened to your original YouTube channel? Like, do you know why it was shut down and why you had to start over?
Yeah, it's Logan Paul.
Logan Paul?
Yeah.
What happened with Logan Paul? Did he was it his
Oh my God, I'm sorry. We were talking about this prior to the interview, right?
Yeah, prior to the
Now
interview.
it's the
Yeah.
podcast. My bad.
Yeah. No,
Well,
no,
I
that's
mean,
fine.
things were getting a little crazy with Tide Pods and all the kids eating them, and that was on. YouTube doesn't like to be on the news.
Right.
And then Logan Paul and his buddies go and visit a Japanese suicide forest. I don't know why. And there's so many other things in Japan to see. But,
Uh-huh.
and then they see a poor guy who just took his life, and he's hanging from a tree.
Wow.
And I woke up to that on every single morning show, CNN, Logan Paul, YouTuber, you know, and all these people on Twitter. It was unreal. I couldn't believe he lasted. Then he comes on with an apology video using a word that was so long, and I never even heard of the word before, you know, but is that something to do with your actions? But, yeah, I was just like, whoa. And then an email came to us, and it was just like Ted Barris told me, because he had over 100,000, and he had just done the Carolina Reaper bong hit, which eventually was his death, you know, stake in the coffin or whatever, nail in the coffin.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I was just like, yo, and then we get an email, bad characters are going to be taken off of YouTube, and I was just like, here we go. And I was shut down, and I was just bummed. And then, like, 2 days later, it came back on. Everything was fine. So I just continued to do what I was doing. And then I made a Tide Pod parody telling kids stop eating Tide Pods. And I think maybe somebody just seen the title, and they thought I had eaten one without watching it, and they just shut me down.
Right.
So,
for, like, self-harm or something?
Dangerous Acts, I think it was called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that really is unfortunate. And at that time, you had about 500,000 subscribers, you'd say?
Yeah, I was my most was 647, and then I was back down to 537. You know, when I was trolling, getting people to unsub. Yeah. That's when I got shut down. Now, making all them people unsub like an idiot, that could have been a problem too. Right. You know, all them people unsub, you know, that algorithm picks it up as a bad channel. But, yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm glad, you know, you're still on the come up and everything. So are you saying that you're like trying to avoid drama now? Or do you not mind?
No, I'm just looking for a new victim, bro.
Yeah.
I wore out H3H3 and Keenstar. They'll come along on Twitter. Somebody will come along that's got a check mark and then, you know, just wants to talk shit to me. I can't believe Jenna Marbles quit over just having a tan face and some people yelling at her. You know, she was the biggest stuck up snob, you know, I'm gonna paint my nails and you're gonna watch for $1 million. But I mean, that video was just made her, she just comes on just looking all nasty, rolling out of bed in your face, just rude video, I thought.
Right.
You know? And you gotta look at your own feelings when you're somebody that big. There's girls that just watch her for 10 years and turn into women, and you could see it in the comments. What am I going to do? You know, you're their, like, spirit animal, their higher power. It's like these people need you in your life. Don't go crying because some people said you did blackface. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't even think it was. I don't get into the details. I just read the headlines, bro.
Sure. I actually heard, I don't know how accurate this is, but Jenna did not actually have like a lot of pressure to quit. I think it was more internally that she wanted to quit. And she also wanted, like, on her way out, she wanted to apologize for things that she had done. I don't think, like... Yeah,
she'll be back, dude. That money don't last, and it's just like an old rock band thinking, like, their money's going to last forever. That's why Journey's still on tour, bro.
Yeah.
She will definitely be back, dude. Shane Dawson, I don't think so.
Yeah, that guy should stay away from YouTube, in my opinion, with everything that's come out.
Hey, it doesn't matter what the human being does in the world. You never know where the devil lies in somebody's head, you know?
Right.
That's why I always was happy, born sane. I don't do kids, animals, or other guys.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's a Pride Month joke, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, you know, we're getting close to wrapping up the interview. Is there anything else in particular that you wanted to, like, bring up?
Yeah, bro. I would just like to say that, like I say that at the end of every interview, bro. I was born a comedian. I love to make people laugh, and YouTube was a platform that came around 10 years ago that I jumped on. I've struggled along the way, drinking and being stupid, but now I'm a businessman, and I'm about to be the funniest YouTuber on this internet.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely. That is really big for you.
Thanks for having me, bro, and I'll share your podcast everywhere. H3H3 Pyrocynical calls me his dad in prison. So we'll get you some views, bro. I get jealous when other people have more views, you know what I mean, than my interview. So I'm going to get the most. All right, dude. Well, probably not 50,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Is this where I say peace out?
Yeah. Peace out, Shoenice. It's been a pleasure to have you here. Definitely, you've had a lot of crazy insights and experiences, so glad we got to hear it and get some clarification on things. So it's been a pleasure.
And stay safe out there, bro. And always remember, man, when you tubes, you lose. Thank you.
Thank you.